Welcome to Off-Grid Rookies. It's finally time to plant the food garden we've been dreaming of for so long. We'll be planting about 40 different varieties of plants. She's already digging in, so let's see what she's up to.
But before we begin, a bit of context. When we first bought this property, we only knew that somewhere in the middle of its forest there supposedly were remains of an old cabin.
But as time went on, we began to realize that this small plot of land has seen human activity for hundreds of years.
We keep finding signs of the agriculture that once took place here, both older remains and more recent traces.
Right in the middle of the forest, there also appears to be sections of relatively fertile soil, with old cultural plants still growing, which is a huge contrast from the acidic soil from the conifers surrounding it.
Naturally, this area became our first choice to place our garden, and we hope to restore some of its former glory.
In earlier videos we showed how we fenced in a piece of this area to keep moose and roe deer out.
And now the time has finally come to see if we can get something to grow here.
Right now, the main reason for building these frames is to support netting that protect the beds, mainly to stop birds from eating the seeds and beans. Med en spik där. Vi behöver två. We're making do with leftover materials, scrap wood and old nails. It won't be pretty for now, but it will make do for this season.
Our native soil seems to be relatively clay heavy. I hope to slowly build new soil on top of the heavier soil over the years, using mulch and compost. Some plants of course prefer sandy soil, like asparagus, which we're planting here. I'm not sure if we're making much of a difference with this, but I'll add some just in case.
Jag ska bara göra en markering först. Så.
Apparently I should have pre-sewed these indoors beforehand. I'll try direct sewing. We'll see how it turns out.
De är så himla fina de här, kolla.
Jag ser.
Rosenbärna.
Jag ska hämta kameran. Där måste vi filma. Ska se.
De är så himla vackra.
Wow. Jättefina. Tror de är goda?
Ja, de ska vara hyfsat goda och de ska också ge en stor skörd om man har tur.
Så de kommer vara typ här uppe då?
Och så ganska breda då.
Hela vägen så. Nice.
Jag börjar gå därifrån.
We're putting regular bird netting on a few of the beds. It turned out to be a test of patience, not exactly my favorite task. We love fishing, and in our stream there's a small population of trout that we are very protective of. There seem to be pike in the slower moving parts of the water, and they love to eat trout. So we try to give nature a helping hand by only fishing for pike in this stream.
Filmar du?
It's definitely not the ideal time of year for transplanting trees. Still, we gave it a go with some rowans, as they're fast to be grazed by moose and roe deer outside of the fence. We'd love to nurture the few deciduous trees that naturally grow on our property.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope you're having a great day and take care.
Ramlar det ur frön där?
Nej, jag såg inget.
Det ramlade ner frön där.
Nej, det gjorde det inte. Jag såg inget som ramlade.
Här är ett frö. Där. Ramlade.